South African sport was isolated from international competition for many decades due to the apartheid policy that promoted racial segregation. In October 1964, 4 months after Mandela received a life sentence for sabotage and treason, South Africa was suspended from FIFA. 2 years later, South Africa were scheduled to play in the 1966 World Cup qualifying rounds for the very first time, but were unable to participate due to the banishment. The isolation was eventually across all sporting codes. The release of Nelson Mandela from prison in 1990 opened many doors for sportsmen and women. The South African cricket team took a significant tour to India under the leadership of Clive Rice in 1991. The test series between these two countries would later be called the Friendship Series, and a 3-match series against Cameroon in 1992 marked Bafana Bafana's return to the international fold.
And obviously the president was very, very close to us, and yeah, so although he's passed on, we can still celebrate his life and celebrate his birthday, which is so important to us, and yeah, he'll forever be in our hearts.
And the Ultimate and the African Nations Cup belongs to South Africa for the next 2 years.
Less than 4 years later, Bafana Bafana went on to lift the Africa Cup of Nations trophy.
Obviously, you know, it's just our feeling towards the man was so special, is that how can we not lift our own game when we go out there? What he had done for us, as I mentioned, to get us back into international sport and soccer, and so we had to lift ourselves. We had to lift our performances. We had to make sure we were totally committed, and that's all he wanted. He never put any pressure to say that you must win. All he did was go out there and say, just do the nation proud and play your best.
A year before that, the Madiba Magic also played its part when the Springboks were crowned Rugby World Cup champions on home soil. Mandela's support made sure that the team enjoyed the support of the entire nation. When Mandela entered Ellis Park, each and every player was ready to deliver on the day.
He's a very, very unique and special human being. You know, to have undergone what he did, to be been banished to Robben Island for 27 years, and to come out of there with the mindset that he did, to embrace, to unite, to encourage. Very few people have that capability. What Madiba brought to everyone, every single person in the country, is that hope that we could unite, that we could set our differences apart and become a great nation that this country can become.
It became an era of Madiba Magic when national teams united a nation.
Seemingly small gesture of wearing Francois Pienaar's number 6 jersey. I mean, that was glue, that was so powerful. But what Madiba did was he lived the optimism. So we all know the quotes, we're all human before we're a particular race. You know, if you can learn to hate, you can unlearn to hate, and you can learn to love, and so on. And he really lived those values. But he created, in my opinion, the Madiba Magic is optimism.
But lately, with 1 or 2 exceptions, mediocrity has become the norm. The dollar or the purse has become more important than national pride. The Madiba Magic is gone.
Madiba's optimism has run out. And now we look to where is someone going to generate this or create this? But me, you, us, the individual, we've got the talent, we've got the facilities, we've got the resources, we've got everything. But we just have the wrong attitude.
The Springboks are off to the World Cup soon in search of a 3rd title. They recently launched their campaign, Stronger Together, realizing that they need the support of the entire nation to achieve success. It reminds one of the 1995 campaign. Perhaps South Africa is back on the right track. Sfeso Ramara, SABC News, Johannesburg.